Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube NFL prediction segment. I'm going to be giving you my 2019 Week 3 NFL preview of the matchup between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Now, I don't know if this is really going to be much of a matchup. The thing is, there's not enough superlatives to say about New England Patriots. You get all these, the offense gets a lot of accolades and praise and a lot of attention, notoriety, but the defense has been phenomenal this season. They're only giving up like 1.5 points per game. You got McCourty and Collins, 2 interceptions apiece. They're right up there in the league leaders in terms of INTs as far as the team goes, defensive interceptions. I'm going to take New England, obviously. In this one, the Patriots are averaging like 38 points per game. They have dominated the series in recent time against the New York Jets. They've won 9 of the last 10 games, I believe. The only win the Jets had in that time was an overtime victory. That game could have gone either way. I mean, sadly, as much as I hate to say this about my Jets, I mean, they just look deplorable right now, ravaged with injuries. I don't know if Le'Veon Bell, if he's coming back next week, but they're down to their third string quarterback. They're on the road in this one. The Jets are 0-2. They only managed 3 points at home against a mediocre team. I believe with the Browns, I mean, I know a lot of people think the Browns might be an upper echelon or elite team, but I think that remains to be seen, and we won't really know much about the Browns in terms of whether, where they are in terms of their caliber, probably not until at least mid-season, I think, but as far as the Jets go right now, they just last week they just didn't seem to have anything going, especially on the offensive end. They gave up 23 points, which is not the end of the world by any means, but their offense has been anemic to say the least. They've only averaged 9.5 points per game so far this season. The New England Patriots, going back to their, tremendous defensive work in recent times, if you count the overtime game of the AFC title, the overtime win the Patriots had last season when they beat the Kansas City Chiefs in that AFC title game. If you count that overtime period as a quarter, the Patriots have gone 13 consecutive quarters without surrendering a touchdown. I mean, that is just unbelievable. You have Coach Belichick, a great schemer, strategizer, what have you. He may not say a lot when he's being grilled by these reporters, but his work speaks volumes. I mean, really, this is something that the Patriots right now, they're just like one of those teams that don't rebuild, they reload. I mean, Patriots, and maybe sometime before they're in that reclamation mode, so to speak, and they just have been playing lights out. I understand the teams they beat were the Steelers and the Dolphins, but at the same time, they don't get to choose. Their schedule, they give what's handed out, what's given to them, and they're going to make the most of it and capitalize on it, obviously. The thing is, in this game, I think it's not even really so much about who's going to win. It's going to be about how many points are the Patriots are going to win by, and I haven't even looked at the spread in this one, but I wouldn't be. New England, I'm sure, is favored by at least 2 touchdowns at the very least. And I think the safer, the thing that what people might really want to ponder and speculate on is are the Jets going to even score 10 points in this game, since they've only averaged 9.5 points per game this season, and you're going down your third string quarterback. You can't salvage more than 3 points at home against a mediocre Cleveland Browns team. How are you even going to put 10 points up in this one? Now, the devil's advocate would argue that, well, it seems so easy to predict that the New England Patriots are going to annihilate the New York Jets. The Jets might come in and take advantage of the Patriots' complacency. I don't think the Patriots are going to get complacent in this one. I think they're just going to run roughshod over the Jets. I think they're going to have their way on the offensive end especially, and I don't really think this is really going to be much of a game. I do hope I'm wrong being a Jets fan. I hope they can come in there with some heart and some passion and some pride, but you're going in there with the third string quarterback, and their offense is not even, you're just really not very good right now, unfortunately, and I just don't see how they can. I mean, in order for the Jets to have any remote chance of winning, they're going to have to put a minimum of 24 points up on the board, and I just don't see that happening. Anyway, taking the New England Patriots in a landslide in this one. So anyway, people, until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.